What's up, guys? It's Matt with 86 Gaming, and this is Hamswan's newer, more affordable version of a wireless headset for PC gaming or cross-console generation gaming. I'm doing the entire recording using it because I wanted to. If you don't like that, sorry, that's how I'm doing it. Hopefully it sounds good. This is really kind of going to be a let's run it through Audition, let's run it through Premiere and see if it sounds good, and you can kind of determine. But real quick, I'll let you hear what the raw camera audio sounds like starting now.
And this is what the raw camera audio sounds like. So you're hearing me on raw camera audio. We're going to go back to this, and you can kind of compare that way. Does it sound better or worse?
Still probably not that great, but better than the last one. I think that the sound that this provides is a little bit better of a microphone output than the prior model, the Hamswan one I looked at not too long ago, black and red, real pretty. Go check it out. I'll put a link down in the description so you can see that if you're interested in it. If not, oh well, no big deal. A few things about this. It's not necessarily my super favorite because for multiple reasons it just feels like a cheaper headset. While it has really good sound, you shouldn't be too taken aback by that, I guess. It sounds pretty decent when I'm listening to it, when I'm listening to music on it, when I turn it up all the way, there's no distortion, no cracking, no loss, good range of bass, good range from your highs to your lows. It sounds great, and it works well, and it even gets me to the point where I was sitting there listening to it and turning it up and about to blow my eardrums out, that I was listening to it, and I was like, I can hear the bass so well, it almost feels like I'm standing in front of a giant sub, and I can feel the vibrations coming off of it. That's about how good it worked. And if I look sweaty, I'm sorry. Just as a side note, it's a really humid day here, and I live in the southeast where it just gets hot. One of the cool things about it, which we're going to go back to camera audio as I do this.
You can take it out just like that, and you can plug it back in. But I'm too blind as a bat to actually see that, so let me plug it back in.
And see if it starts picking up again. Hello, hello, hello. And then it comes back to picking up through the microphone again. So you don't have to have the actual microphone connected to it. The charge time gives you about 8 hours of play time. It takes about 4 to 5 hours for it to charge fully. Let the battery die first, then charge it up. And then you get about 8 hours, give or take. Over time, that mod battery is going to die, and you're going to have to kind of deal with suffering diminishing returns on it, or just eventually replace it. But looking at hopefully a long ways down the road, and it doesn't happen anytime super soon. So that's one of the nice things about it. Going back to camera audio.
So you're hearing me again on camera audio. When I say it can go cross-platform setups, I mean things like Xbox 360, the PlayStation 3, all the way to the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. You can do that with an amazing array of connections they give you that are all kindly labeled so that you can easily understand where each one goes for each system, for each console setup you want to do, and it works great. Now I use it with the PC. You get about 10 meters of walk around, which is cool. And this thing right here will pretty much let you, if you got to get up, go to the bathroom, but don't want to stop listening to your music or talking to somebody, because that's, always fun to do. Go take a crap and talk to somebody on your wireless microphone. You can do that with this. It's pretty simple to set up, plug it in. Just turn it on, it connects, you're good to go. Now, one thing I was having trouble with, like a dummy, we have the chat volume here, which to me would indicate microphone. I'm just saying, this means microphone to me. But if you want to turn volume up on the computer and you're not using that to adjust anything, you can turn master volume all the way down. The headset don't care, it's going to keep jamming out until you turn this up or down. That's the only way you're going to change sounds on it. You would think, again, like I said, it would be for the microphone, but not, because chat indicates microphone to me. You can also mute the microphone right here, and then you have your in-game volume up and down right there as well for your in-app volume control, when that works. And I say that because I couldn't always get that to successfully work, and I had to use the chat one, and then I wasn't sure if I was messing with the microphone, and there was a whole lot of problems with that. One thing they do say, and we'll go back to the microphone now.
One thing they do say is that this is a fits around the ear design. I don't know what tiny ears they wanted that to fit around, but it does not fit around my ears. It is not the circumaural design I had hoped for. It is more of a rest on top of the ears, and it's not the most comfortable headset I've ever worn. Ever. Anyways, that's kind of a quick look here at this new Hamswan model headset. If you're interested in it, check it out below. It's actually a pretty good price, and that's why it's hard to kind of fault it for any real reason. The price is good enough that there's a good price per value for the sound, and hopefully for how this microphone sounds. You be the judge of that. Let me know. But I'll link it down below if you're interested in it. Go read a little bit about it. Check it out. Again, really good sound, hopefully a decent microphone, and a better price than the other one. A lower charge time, more hours of play time, about 8. And, I mean, it's an improvement in some ways, but sort of a step back in others. Anyways, I'm looking forward to seeing some other stuff from Hamswan in the future. It does look like they kind of want to grow their market and do a little bit better. And I'm going to go take a shower now because I'm sweating like a mofo. Oh, my God. Have a great day, night, whatever it is.
Go take a crap and talk to somebody on your headless microphone.